Hey guys, LevelCap here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Armored Kill trailer that DICE has just released. Now, if you haven't watched this trailer yet, check the video description. There's a link to the full trailer, as mine's going to be paused and analyzed and all that kind of stuff. You're not going to hear the cool music, which it actually does have pretty cool music. This first part of the trailer here, they're just kind of going over the initial battlefield, then back to Karkand expansion. And then the close quarters expansion, sort of showing you what they've done so far, and it looks cool, but you know, we're all waiting for the Armored Kill. So here we go, some brand new Armored Kill footage. Now this first shot here as it's fading in is of the map that we've already seen a bit of, which is Alborz Mountain. They already did a lengthy trailer on that one, showing like the ATV and the AC-130 quite extensively. The map looks great, but the next shot we got here is of the brand new map Death Valley. And what do you know, they decided to set the map at night, which is great because Battlefield 3 only has one nighttime map available so far, and that's Tehran Highway, and it's set in an urban environment. A nighttime map in a big open outdoor environment with lots of armor will be really exciting to see. Not to mention, later in this trailer, you're going to see that there actually is a scout helicopter at least available on this map. There might be more air vehicles, but we haven't really seen any air vehicles on nighttime maps yet, and I'm very excited for that and what it's going to look like. And here we have a quick view of Armored Shield, and then to Bandar Desert, the biggest map of course, and yes, there's 4 maps, and here we go, some more Death Valley footage. And I paused it on this screen right here because this reminds me totally of this one part of Nelson Bay in Bad Company 2. Minus the snow, of course, but it was one of the Bad Company 2 nighttime maps, and they had this real cool train yard dissecting the map between 2 MCOMs, I believe. And it was just a really cool place to firefight and try and like move up to, and this looks just like it. Also, if you turn your attention to the top center of the screen, you will see the AC-130 flying around. So the AC-130 has been confirmed for 3 maps now, Death Valley, Bandar Desert, and Alborz Mountain. And DICE just cannot get over showing us some of that ATV footage, and who can blame them? It's going to be a lot of fun driving those ATVs around these armor-intensive maps. And if you check to your left, you've got the tank destroyer, your right you've got a tank, and then sort of center right you've got a mobile artillery platform. And again, it looks like DICE is pulling out all the stops with massive maps, having a 7 capture point map. I'm really looking forward to these giant maps having all these different capture points. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see the scope of Death Valley. And here we've got Rolly the Pulley firing off some mobile artillery rounds at some armor in the distance. Rolly the Pulley is the senior video editor at DICE, and I believe primarily responsible for these trailers. So again, good job, Rolly the Pulley. These things look awesome. And you can see a little scout helicopter top center of the screen. So there's definitely going to be at least one kind of helicopter in this map. I got my fingers crossed to see some attack helicopters as well. And on the left, we've actually got a tall structure there that looks like an unfinished building near a capture point. So if somebody stands on that thing, it looks like they're going to have a pretty good overview of the whole map. Again, it looks like Armored Kill's going to have some pretty sweet sniping spots. Now we've got a quick little clip of the Russian tank destroyer running through and blowing up some armor. Then we've got some quick Bandar Desert footage, and if you didn't catch it in the first Bandar Desert trailer, this LAV or tank destroyer here for the US is actually running with extinguisher as one of the configurations. So that's a new vehicle perk that we have confirmed is going to be in the game. Then we have some quick recycled footage from Alborz Mountain. Still looks cool nonetheless, got that AC-130 in the air, and now we're going to take a look at Tank Superiority mode. And this gameplay is being showcased on Armored Shield, the new map that looks a lot like Caspian Border. It looks pretty wide and open, very tank heavy, of course, because it's tank superiority mode. And I think this is a clip of tank superiority mode on Death Valley. And one thing we haven't really considered is the guided rockets on the tank destroyers. That could be an extremely fast 1-2 punch for taking out tanks, and I wouldn't be surprised if we started seeing that a little bit more. And DICE has finally confirmed a release date for us, being September 11th for North America and September 14th for Europe. But wait, there's more. We get our first glimpse of Aftermath, the post-earthquake setting of Tehran-style maps. I think it's either taking place in Tehran or around Tehran. And this just looks awesome. I gotta say, look at all that destruction and rubble. It looks like there's going to be a lot of really good places to sort of blend in with the environment. And the art looks just phenomenal. And check out this building here, just completely cracked in half by an earthquake. And you can sort of tell in the distance on the left hand side there's some out of service escalators, which I think are going to function just fine as stairs for getting up into nasty little camping positions. And I have to say, just from these screenshots alone, it looks like some of the urban combat is going to be some of the most awesome and intense at the same time. If I had to make a prediction, I would say expect something like Sane Crossing with just a lot more rubble and a lot more places to hide. I hope that DICE has learned their lesson from close quarters and they limit some of the flanking points and avenues of attack. It's nice to have 80 different routes to go somewhere, but not when you're defending it. So hopefully the angles or the paths around this map won't be so numerous that we can actually have some good tactical team play. And we can look forward to this expansion in December. So I hope you guys enjoyed this trailer breakdown. Please rate it if you did, and I'll see you guys next time. This is LevelCap signing off.